Okay, so this person by the name of Justin Wright 2 says blue is the best colored in sealed. This is the number one trophy leader on MTGO. So some are innovators, some are executors. I'm definitely the former. So we're on day 2 of Lost Caverns of Ixalan being on Magic the Gathering Arena. But we're going to listen to this player and see what they say. So they say blue is the best color in sealed, mostly because every comment is excellent. It's interesting. When we were playing Premier Best of 1, people were passing a lot of blue. Flyers are good, they say. This is neither a Prince or Pauper format. Rares are strong, but every rare is strong. So you will have a few good ones, and so will they. And then Splash. It's super easy to do, especially if you play blue. Remember, card draw helps you fix. Play around SHIT. We are so accustomed to fast formats, we have forgotten how to play around wraths and rares. It's super easy to do, but I played around against a lot of opponents who tried to use removal to bash. Don't do this, okay? So save your removal for the big rares. I mean, that's a sealed tip that is, in general, you get a lot. You have to save your removal for the real, like, game ender things. Sealed is either super fast or super slow, with super slow being more common and better. So this person likes the super slow. Aggro decks can work, but they fold to wraths and deadweights. So I don't know. There's not that many wraths in the format, I don't think. Like, there's the cave wrath, but that's got to be, you got to have a really unique sealed pool to be able to pull off the cave based red wrath. Even though the format is slow, curves should be low. Removal is too good against the big fatties, so try to have the majority of your plays stay under 3 mana with a few top-end winners. All the craft cards are strong. That's interesting. People, day 1, weren't playing a lot of the craft cards, so we're going to try to play some craft cards, see if we can see how that tip goes into effect. Card advantage is much better than normal because curves are much lower. Draw 3, discard 1 works great when you can easily double spell the next turn. And then it says green. This person says green is great for one reason only: the little frog. 3 and 4 color control decks are very real. So there's that poison dart frog. That's what they're talking about. It has like death touch, and you can tap it for mana. I think it's pretty good. And it says, do not sleep on Sage of Days. It is excellent, seriously, insanely good. Gets to send on by itself, and also helps find your splash cards and rares. Okay, so let's open our packs. See if we can put some of these things into action. Okay, what do we get? So, we got Millennium Calendar, which is, I don't think we're probably going to play. I mean, maybe if it's a slow game, you can get up to 1,000. It takes like, did somebody calculate it takes like 7 turns or something? It's left on of its own devices. Restless Ridgeline. So we got 2 Restless Ridgelines. I think somebody wants us to be red-green. That's great fixing. This Hulking Raptor is amazing. I played against this thing. This is a total bomb. And then we have another green rare, which is our 06. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have hexproof, and each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So, doesn't hurt you if you have something like a 5/3, but doesn't turn it into hitting like a 3/3. We got Preacher of Schism, which is a 2/4 Death Touch. Death Touch always good in limited, and especially good in sealed. And whenever it attacks a player with the most life or tied for most life, you get a 1/1 vampire with lifelink. And whenever it attacks while you have the most life or are tied for most life, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. So no downsides there. So I think we're playing all of these. In terms of like rares that really, I mean, this is a 4-mana 6/6 that's giving hexproof half the time. That's not terrible. But yeah, let's see what else we open. I think we want to try to force blue if we can, based on the advice here. We got some Acrobatic Leaps, Dusk Rose Reliquary. This is removal. You do have to sacrifice an artifact or creature, but let's pop that in. Basically, we'll pop in any removal. Let's see Petrify here, which is the pacifism for this set. I like these Miner's Guidewings. I don't know about in sealed, though. 1/1 Flying Vigilance. They did say flyers are good. This is a 1/2 Flying Vigilance. That seems good. This is blue removal here. Bounce a creature, I don't know. Create a map token. If we're trying to turn on Descend, this flyer is going to be real good, right? Because it doesn't get flying until you have 4 more permanents, but that's pretty good. Here's Counterspell, which is generally good and sealed. Okay, here's Sage of Days. 3/2, when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You can put 1 back on top of your library, put the rest into your graveyard. Okay, they say that's a really good card, so we're going to put that in. The Shipwreck Sentry is supposed to be good at stopping. If you read the comments of the Reddit, and I'll try to link the Reddit thread in the comments here if you want to read what other people are saying in response to Justin Wright 2. But people are saying the 3/3 Defender really shuts down the aggro decks. That's something to keep in mind. I've been impressed with this Inverted Iceberg. This could help us get to our bombs. And it's a craft card. And this is a craft card. It's a 4/4 unblockable. Puzzle Door. Guess this is good with a craft with an artifact. Alright, well we're gonna force blue, I think. I don't know if Unlucky Drop is good. I mean, it is removal, it's instant speed. Do we put in the counterspell, the blue? This grabs an artifact or pirate card. Seems like it could be okay. There's Deadweight. But do we want to play black at all? There's card draw. And pretty much want to play red and green. Here's Hidden Nursery. Pop that in. We know we want to play green. There's double Restless Ridgelines. Okay, we also got a Captivating Cave, which can help fix. 3 Cavernous Maws. This is an uncommon. There's Volatile Fault. Not excited by it. I kind of like this Scampering Surveyor. Because it's going to ramp you and fix you and leave behind a 3/2 for 4 mana. Here's that Runaway Boulder. That is removal. And then it sits around and you can craft it with an artifact. Craft it with artifact thing. We'll take the Compass Gnome. I guess we're firmly in the fixing. Hey, here we got the Poison Dart Frog. Yeah, tap, add 1 mana of any color. It's a 1/1 reach, and then it can gain Death Touch for 2 mana. We know that guy is good. We know we want the Hulking Raptor. Jade Seed Stones. And enters the battlefield, distribute 3 +1/+1 counters, and then craft with creature. You pay 7 mana, lose a creature, but get a 7/7 and gain some life. 4 mana, though, to get down. Play the Tortoise. 3/1 Vigilance, Explore, I don't know. This is a ramp, and it crafts with a cave into a 5/5. I said the craft cards are good. I think we'll take it. Put it in. Watley's Final Strike is removal. I wonder if you play Over the Edge, because it's destroy your artifacts or enchantments. There are a ton of artifacts running around. And then the double Explorer is kind of like fixing. We got Glimpse the Core to ramp us. I know ramp is generally pretty good. There's Rumbling Rock Slide is removal. That deals damage equal to the number of lands you control. Panicked Altasaur seems like it should be okay. Although they said to play like lower curve stuff. A 3/2 Trample for 2 mana. That's pretty good. Sunfire Torch is potential removal. Scallywag seems good in our deck. Scallywag is a 2/2. Whenever you descend on your end step, you get a treasure token. And the Wonder Glyph is fixed, like card, filtering. So that's good. And this is removal plus it crafts, but it crafts into an equipment. I'll take it because it's removal. This is a 2/2 that can attack or block as a 3/3 if you have a dinosaur. And Triumphant Chomp seems good. Definitely run that. We're already at 43 cards in deck. Just from this first kind of pass through. Oh, we have 2 Compass Gnomes. 1/2. Help cast artifacts. Shipwreck Sentry. If we say our main colors are green and blue, we probably want this as a 2-drop. Then we have some pretty good red 2-drops. Maybe we back off blue. Craft with Island. Yeah, okay. We'll back off the early blue drops. This seems much more of a tempo play. Like, there's a red-blue tempo deck for sure in this format. Unlucky drop. It's artifact or creature. Let's see what we've got in black, too. Oh, we had Preacher of the Schism in black. That's pretty good. We have enough ways to splash it. Like, I guess we cut white. We cut white. Now we're at 40 cards when we cut white. So maybe we don't splash black? What do we get in black? This guy can get out of control, the Skull Taker. Preacher of the Schism. Worth trying to push into that. Push into a 4th color. I don't think so. I think we'd do a 3-color deck. Be mostly red-green. Let's take the island count down 2. Go up another mountain and another forest. And just gonna try to win with like a Hulking Raptor. Age of Days. This is supposed to be good because of Descend, but maybe we cut out of the air just because the double blue part. What would we put in instead? Buried Treasure. We could put in Preacher of the Schism. Then we have one way to make black mana with the Captivating Cave. Another way with the Poison Dart Frog. And then we'd probably want to put in the Black Cave and the Swamp. Which means in the presence of ages. This is card filtering. We take out an island and what? Mountain. Try to rely on the green. Like the Iceberg Titan thing. Hitting the double blue starts to get a little dicey, though. Maybe cut that. Keep the Sage of Days, because we've been told that's great. Eaten by Piranhas, this has impressed me. We've got one Compass Gnome to help find and fix. We've got some ramp here with Glimpse the Core. Do we have enough to do in the late game, is the question. I guess we should look for high toughness creatures. Just because of Bedrock Tortoise. We could put in the 1/3. This does get turned on by Descend. Craft with Cave for a 5/5 Golem. I feel like we have pretty good fixing, really. They said the craft cards are good, though. What will we take out? Glimpse the Core? Maybe we don't worry about ramping too much with Glimpse the Core. It's so powerful, though. I guess it's just a bad top deck. You know? I like the Dynamaton. So if you're watching this later in the format, leave some comments for the rest of us what I'm getting wrong. But I think this is what I'm going with for the sealed deck. Hang around, make your predictions now. How many matches we're going to win, and I'll see you in the gameplay. So we'll see. Hopefully don't get run over. Seems like a keeper here. Land on 1. We got plenty of 2-drops. I guess we could try to play the Poison Dart Frog. That's our chance at playing Preacher of the Schism. Are they going to deadweight it, though? Looks like they're going to kill it. They're happy to pay 3 life for it. For the privilege. Get the Capybara going. Actually, you should have done the Volatile Wanderglyph. They go in the presence of ages. Revealing Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Galta. What are they going to pick? Probably the Dreadmaw? Maybe they just want the land. I don't know. What did they pick?
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Hit you for 1. We're going to play that, play the Necromage. Now they play the Brood Rage Mycoid. If you descend and create a 1/1 black fungus. Okay. I mean, we know they have good cards in their deck. Should we hold back on the Rock Slide? Because I feel like we got a good attack here. They look like they're full on descend deck. I think a 3/1. They die into some 1/1s. The Mountain Cycle, okay. Okay, Sage of Days. I think I played Priest of the Schism, though. We see if they want to trade with any of these guys. Because we're getting close to Descend 4, and Siege of Days should get us there, right? Decline. It's happy to trade here. Trades for the Kappa Bear, okay. They're worried about instant speed descending. Even if they play a big blocker for the Preacher, we're going to get an attack, lose a card, life, draw a card. It's just a matter of what they play if it's worth us trading for it. Another Death Toucher. Ugh. Just get the flyers going, probably. Oh, we're going to Rock Slide our guy. Okay, well, we got the flyer going. And the Capybara. Yeah. I'll trade the Capybara. Better that than the Hulking Raptor, right? I got 4 cards in hand. If we hit an untapped land, we can double spell these. And if not, I think we just get the Hulking Raptor going. Actually, we can double spell them anyways, right? Because we get the green-green. So as long as it doesn't tap blue to cast the Hulking Raptor, okay. There's their other rare. It's a good one. Makes a hasty dino too, huh? Oh, I guess it doesn't add it the first turn, right? We keep the Belligerent Yearling, I guess? Other ones? Value for 3. Could be an interesting race here. They had a Preacher of the Schism. Okay. How many rares have we seen from them? 6 rares? 1, 2, 3. In their top 20 cards. Definitely ahead of what we expected. Attacking with 3 3s. I mean, I think I'd just trade off with one of these guys. We'll discover here. Who damaged any target? Adios, Primordial Gnar. get the Lava Tongue. Did we not get any gold cards? We're going to check that pool. What gold cards are there? Okay, 2-turn clock here. All these Death Touchers. Almost make it a discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. Jeez, okay. Back a permanent, I guess. Yeah, there's no way to flip this. Can they deal 12 back? 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. They cannot. GG's. Good game. Woo! Okay, well, so far Justin Wright 2's advice is working out. Okay. Seems like a keep. Don't have red mana, but we don't have red cards either. Start off with blue, I suppose. There, we could go get a red source. Red and black. They're going to deadweight our gnome. Okay. Better that than Age of Days. Huh. We'll be able to play Preacher of the Schism. Now, that's clearly what we leave on top. Big 3 opponent. We got a 2-4. More removal coming at it. Undoubtedly. Molten Collapse. It's a rare, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Burn your rares, opponent. Bashing with blue. This is like all the 3 blue cards in our deck. What do you ignore? Hit that with Eat by Piranhas. When it attacks, right? Let's get black mana. We don't really need black mana anymore. We can trade for the Sage of Days if they like. Hit a 2/2 rare. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on attacking creature. It gains trample. And then you can exile a card. It's pretty good. Let's just kill it with Sunfire Torch before it can put a +1/+1 counter. And blow my nose. Stand by. There's the mute button here. I'm making a lot of mic noise trying to hit the mute button, which is just out of reach here. Can you hear me again? Looks like you can. If they want to burn combat trick here. Probably was better not to block, right? And then just crack back. Potentially. Ouchie. Should have been holding up eaten by piranhas at that point. Bristleback. I guess I don't have enough mana for a Bristleback. Do I just take the yearling? Or do I take the rare? Or if I take a land, I've got 5/5 and a 3/3. Yeah, alright. A creature and a land card into hand. Take the untapped. Play this. That seems good. Coming up on In the Presence of Ages. 3 mana, draw a creature to land and descend a bunch. They play a 5/6. But we can attack through that. Let's play the Bristleback. Would you like to block opponent? I think you did. Yeah. No, I'm just slamming. Slamming. I wanna slam it with you. Oh, wow. Okay. Dreadmaw. Look, Ma, no dread. Yeah, they triumphant chomp. Wow. That hurts. Seriously hurts. So I can attack with both, eat with piranhas, whichever blocks the 3/3. I think that's my play, I think. Decline. And play Hulking Raptor. Follow up. This is flash too. What do you got left, opponent? You're at 5, I'm at 18. Just took out 2 6 toughness creatures. Hard removal. We didn't get any of those. Common. Very splashable. 2 damage to any target. Let's see if the 3/3 goes through. 2 damage to your face. GG's. Cruising. This looks like a hand to me. It's gnome to get our blue. Hey, we can even play a turn 1 play. I'll still do the blue. they'll give us something to hit with the Idol of Deep King. Nope. Island cycle. I guess we're just going with the stone tree. The ridgeline in. The 3/4 dinosaur, and it can give something else +2/0. Good. There goes surveying. That gets hit by the idol. I do kind of want this Didact Echo going on, but I can do this. I can idle, and I can torch. That just seems too good of value for me. This crafts with artifact. That crafts with cave. Wow. Hey, Shamil. Shamil Shamazel. I don't want to craft with cave yet. That's 3 mana to craft with artifact, so I guess we're probably just playing this tortoise. May as well equip it. Removal. They treasure fight it. Annoying. And they made a 2/5 worm. Well, let's put the torch on the gnome again. And Watley strike that, yes. Hey, the ward. Get my tortoise back. This thing is ridiculous. I'm just going to discover 5 every turn. Maybe I should be running main deck. Man, they got another removal spell. I'm afraid to play 4-drops in their deck. How do I have 0 out of 4 descend here? Run away boulder. Taking 4 a turn. That's craft with artifact. I could craft one of those into a 6/6. They probably will if they've got nothing better to do. I could turn into a 5/5. Nope, the 6/6. First they get a 4/5 reach trample. Why not? How am I supposed to beat this card? Like, you just have to have removal instantly. I don't know how you beat it. Alright, well, that's game. That wasn't very much fun at all. Facing off against Wired Up Wes. Wes, you've been drinking too much coffee. What word is your Wired Up? Got our Sage of Days. No green mana. But, you know. Guess the Scampering Surveyor can help with that. Could try to cycle this just to get another. They look like they could be aggro. Maybe we won't need the 6 damage. Famous last words. Yeah, with the green mana. 2 damage to a target. That's not going to kill that. Make sure we're hitting our land drops. Deconstruction Hammer. Make it 3/4. No blocks.
Stop! Hammer time!
I'm just looking for one divine hammer. Bang, bang. One divine hammer. One divine hammer.
We got Sovereign Okinek Ahau. Ward 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's going to get out of control real fast. Mythic, of course. When that attacks. Hopefully trade one of these guys for that guy. Bedrock Tortoise. I think I have to get rid of this today. Well, that could get out of control. Oops, they say. Are they oopsing themselves? Like a Dark Frog, okay. Would you like to trade? So, mana efficiency. I think I played the Hulking Raptor. Because that's going to give me a lot of mana next turn. Potentially triple spell next turn if I get an untapped land. Or double spell. Dusk Rose Reliquary. That's fine. And they're attacking. Stupid Scythe. The Scythe seems to be good and limited. Alright, so... I think the blocker down. What the? Oh, did I pass the turn? Meant to attack for 3 there. Hidden Necropolis. Well, they are no combat tricks allowed right now, so we'll do our little eaten by piranhas trick. And they blocked the trampler, so got some extra damage through. Alright, no board wipes, and we're in the clear. Woo! Okay. Take that, Wired Up Wes. I just double checked, we didn't get a single gold card in our pool. So that's unusual. The Preacher of the Schism is a bit like having a mulligan here, but I think between the force cycling and getting the Bedrock Tortoise going, we'll keep it. Get the Scallywag here. Ooh. I think we still play the tap land turn 1, but they've got a Scallywag. Oh, should we play a Yearling? We don't trade. Combat trick? Oh wow. Okay. We did not follow the advice of playing around the combat tricks, I guess. Just gonna get beaten down by this. This is a good combo. We need our Death Toucher online, please. I guess the Bedrock Tortoise can block here, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Just pass the turn. The attack something is up here. Finding Axe Jaw. Explores. Getting these land drops, no problem. This Scallywag and equip here. One more land, and we can play the Bristleback, which will be nice. 5/5 and a 3/3. Are they gonna move that over to the Axe Jaw, possibly? That would be annoying. Would use up a lot of their turn. This crafts with a cave, with which they have a cave. And become a 5/5. The Healy's Lattice. Drops the Capybara. They do move that over, okay. Well, they're going to offer us to trade with the Bedrock Tortoise. Nope. Taking a treasure, okay. Hey. Guess I could have done that after combat. We'll offer the trade here. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand. And they bring back the extra. They definitely went for the Dino deck. For green dinos. If you want to see a good Dino deck, check out the last draft video I posted. Killer Dino deck. Nursery. Get this in here. Kill that yearling. If they want to block. Alright, I like our position on board. Opponent keeps playing lands, that's fine with me. Little blue frog, baby! That side is going to let them keep punching above their weight. Sage of Days. Alright, let's see what we hit. We could set up for a good Discover, potentially. Huh. Eat by Piranhas. Would we rather change that into a 3/3? Or just play a 3/2? And in the 5/5. Scallywag is making the tokens. So they can move that over and make that guy a 4/4. They got a lot they can do with the crafting now. Yeah, 1/1 that explores is pretty good for us. Does find a Intrepid Paleontologist, which is 2/2 and a dork, and then exile a card from a graveyard. You may cast dinosaur creature spells from 1 card you own. And they can replay a bunch of their dinosaurs. No wonder they were happy to trade off all these dinosaurs. And the Swashbuckler's Whip. Would you like to tap down something of mine, opponent? I want to get their life total down so we can at least tack in and get the card off of this guy. They're looking at sacrificing their captivating cave, potentially. They've got a treasure if they need fixing. Plus this guy's going to give them fixing. Kislem's Stone Tree. And we don't have a cave to craft it with. Oh, here we go. Go ahead and make a 5/5. A little Minecraft craft. Tap down that. Okay. Double blocks. Sure. I guess they can get the axe job back with this guy that's coming out. We gotta get a removal for this. We do have pretty good attacks here. So, do they want to discover? 8 and tap to discover 10. Oh wow, they don't even need to... And they got a god card on top of their library. Great. We hit a land. So that stinks. We tap our Death Toucher. No, they tap the 5/5. Okay. I can do this a bunch. Great. Okay, what does this god do? I think we just flooded out here.
Here comes the flood. You're running dry.
This is just the combat damage. Just a 4/4 trample. No big deal. Dies into a land. Oh, the flood. No attacks. I'll still tap something for sure. Probably our 2/4 Death Touch. Oh, they go for the dino. Oh, opponent. Sick dino deck. Kind of combat trick. Seismic Monstrosaur, great. Please, top deck better, opponent. Where's my big 7/7? Okay, well, there's one of my bombs. Problem is they can tap something down. This artifact is annoying as heck. You can just replay all their dinos. Look at that finality counter. It's like a little like mashup of Skull and Flame. Put the scythe on the trampler, of course. What do I do at this point? Just throw the Death Toucher in front? I'm gonna just replay it. Maybe I should have done the Poison Dart Frog, I don't know. And a 1/1. Volatile Wanderglyph. Get back your dinosaur. You tap something down too. I don't like that Poison Dart Frog being around. What's left in my deck? Am I just missing them? So my Rumbling Rock Slide would have been useful a long time ago. Watley's Final Strike would have been useful a long time ago. Triumphant Chomp would have been useful a long time ago. So I do have... Runaway Boulder would have been useful a long time ago. Even the Didact deck, though, I could have been flying them here every turn. I did in the Idol of the King actually would have gotten rid of this Paleontologist. So there's a lot of stuff in my deck that would have helped me fight this Paleontologist before they got sick value out of it. Got an 8/4 Belligerent Yearling. So much trample with that scythe. Of course we draw the Basking Capybara. I just read off that list of removal. We were like 50% to draw removal. Did we flood out on lands too? What a 40% chance to draw a land. Tap down the 4/3, okay. Anyone want to pay the 2 for the ward? All I could hope is they just draw nothing but land, but I think we're just toast here. If they just attack all, I think they got us. That's 8 trample right there. Well, it's thinking hard about it.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Alright. Forget it, opponent. Taking too long. You've already got the game. We'll go to the next one. This looks like a mulligan if I ever saw one. It's like 2 of our off colors and a bunch of green stuff. I mean, if we get a 4th land, we got the Surveyor. But I think it's just a mulligan. Alright. Put an island back. Hope for the best. What is just like some weird code here. YZ8 UE7N/JEM. I name all my kids after what I heard on a CIA number station. Do I go force cycle this? I don't really want to. We're not under pressure at the moment. Okay, this guy, I found this guy is kind of a must remove. I could take it out now, or I could just wait, I suppose. Take 2 damage from it. The Scallywag. They don't attack. Weird. If I kill this, is this going to get the descend trigger? Looks like it didn't. Okay. I think we will cycle this just to be sure that we hit the Didact next turn. Please. Rontodon. They'll be able to beat Chmeal. Poison Dart Frog. Okay. Can I play this, give it poison, and Watley I cannot? I guess I'm just taking a hit from this Bronodon. Not able to play this, but that's okay. That's okay. Now for the Scally. Okay, this guy. You have to have a lot of Discovery in your deck, I think, to make that guy worth it. So, no, I still don't have enough mana. Because it's 2. I could have played the land, I guess. Hulking Raptor, okay. They finally have something that can block that Bronodon. Possibly they don't attack with the Curator of Sun's Creation. I think let's buy a moment to Watley's Final Strike. Bronodon. Hold it.
You know what a hurry we're in!
Salty didn't like it much.
I do not suppose you could speed things up.
Salty?
Rub, rub, rub.
Do it! Salty. I am only waiting around to kill you.
So, opponent, if I was opponent, I don't know what's in their hand, but I would crack that Captivating Cave, make the Curator of Sun's Creation a 5/5. Now I have 2 creatures I can attack with. Hit for 8. No good blocks here. Press my advantage. Like they're looking at their graveyard. Any day, opponent. Just attacking with the Bronodon. Okay, no blocks. Discover. Because they do get to double discover. Ooh, rock slide. And yearling. Could have been worse, I guess. Sunfire Torch, where were you last turn? Don't really have much choice. Gonna play 5-3. Sunfire Torch. May as well equip it. Pretty much got a block here. I don't want to go down to 3 life. Oh, jeez. We get a big trampler. Just 1 mana short. Ah, being able to poison something. We'll find a creature in the land. Super dead here, though, right? Can only block 3 tramples, and then get me a 6 there, plus 3 trample, or I can block that. I take 4, I take 3. So, super dead. Well, I thought, was there something I could have done that game, or was that just once they double discovered on me, that was the nail in the coffin? That Bronodon was hard to deal with. Yeah, I don't know. They just got ahead and they just stayed ahead. We just needed to draw different cards, I think. I don't know. All right. Well, stick around. We'll open some packs. The payouts in Sealed are pretty punishing. You get 3 wins in best of 1. You get 1,000 gems, and then it's only 1,500 to enter. And if you get 4 wins, you get 1,400 gems, which is the same here. You get 3 packs, though. Got to build up our Ixalan collection here. Not one of these big streamers that just, buys a bajillion packs and goes ham. Oh, nice. We get some wild cards. If you like Commander, I got a Bartolome del Presidio deck. Or actually, no, it's the other black-white. It's Amalia. I've got an Amalia deck that I'm going to make a video for at some point. All right, well, thanks for joining me here in the attic. We're 599 subs. Who's going to be number 600? Be one of the first 1,000 subs. I'm going to do a giveaway when I hit 1,000. We did a giveaway at 500. Somebody opened a Jeweled Lotus. It was really cool. If you really watched all the way through here, what should I say? Leave a hashtag Prince format. Definitely not a Pauper format. That Chimil. Oh, that Chimil. Discovering 5 a turn? Ridiculous. It's not just draw a card, it's cast a card every turn. Cast a seriously like 2, 3, or 4, even 5 drop card. Ridiculous. All right. Well, thanks for joining me here in the attic. I'm Dad, reminding you, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.